Awareness is the first step in really, I think, any healing and recovering journey. If you truly want to heal, it requires awareness. That is the foundation that the healing process can begin. Simply put, awareness is not just the recognition of what you're doing, it is the acknowledgement of what you are doing. Naming it, not just to yourself and not just to your recovery community, I think most importantly to the individuals that you are doing things to. When we talk about awareness in recovery, it's awareness of a lot of the ways in which you're behaving manipulatively or entitled, what we like to call weaponizing shame. Becoming aware of these weapons and how you use them, the context in which you use them, how they work together and interchange. You have to begin to truly understand what is showing up, how is it showing up, when is it showing up, where is it showing up, with whom does it show up, and then take it another step further. You have to acknowledge it and own it. This is what I am doing. A good therapist will help you identify those things and will help you not minimize them, but really call them what they are. This is one of the main reasons this word weaponizing is so crucial, is it creates color to how shame is exchanged between individuals. Shame is not handed over nicely. It is a defense mechanism. Like, it can feel attacking, but ultimately it's a weapon to use to defend off what feels like an attack, what is projected as an attack, what is perceived as an attack. And most likely the person on the other side has no idea what is going on. So what really can feel and be experienced as covert manipulation is actually a weapon that is being used against you. And so calling it a weapon, I think, can be really helpful and important. One, it brings a level of awareness of what I am doing. And it creates a really honest field for the relationship, because it tells your partner, I've been playing a game with you. And in this game, you are the villain. And in this game, you are the attacker. And in this game, I need to protect myself from you. And it lets everybody know where we stand. So there's transparency. So in the acknowledgement of the awareness and the acknowledgement of what you're doing, you are creating transparency. Now, ultimately, what this builds into is true connection and curiosity and empathy. Those things cannot exist without reality being drawn, like without a real reality being talked about and acknowledged. And that can be really uncomfortable and painful. So if I'm weaponizing my shame constantly, a part of what I'm acknowledging is protecting myself is first and foremost. Protecting myself is the most important aspect of our relationship. My ability and my commitment to showing up into the relationship hinges on me being propped up, me being comfortable, me being chosen by you, me feeling safe, and not safe in a healthy way, but safe in that your negative emotions, your negative experience with me, that cannot exist in order for me to be committed to this relationship. And again, these can sound really icky because they are. And the reason that we use the language that is strong is because oftentimes these exchanges are really covert. They're sneaky. And they're sneaky for a purpose, because if we were to acknowledge them, if we were to call them what they are, they would have to go away, and I would be left with myself, and people would see me. They'd see all this ugly. They'd see all this destruction. All of my secrets would be exposed. That can be really scary. And so we acknowledge the fear that comes along with it, but we have to move through it. We have to sit in the mud of our dysfunction, and only then can change be possible. And one of the most common things that I see in a room with clients is they say they want to be aware of what they're doing, but really what they're ultimately yearning for is, how do I fix it? Give me the solution. I don't want to sit and acknowledge my problem. It is enough for me to just know this is my problem. If I'm going to come back to the relationship, I want to come back to the relationship with a solution. And now we're just doing the same thing. We're just adapting. I talk about this all of the time. The addict is now adapting to recovery. And instead of acknowledging what is actually going on, acknowledging the level of dysfunction that you're bringing to the table, you're taking recovery, putting the performance weapon on it and saying, hey, just so you know, I figured out how to solve my problem. And so you get to kind of come to the relational table squeaky clean. This disarms your partner, treats them as the villain, treats them as the potential enemy. And before that they can be curious, or before they can express how they feel, you have a solution to the table to calm their feelings down so they feel better. But ultimately, what's most important is that you feel better, and you'll only feel better if they feel better about you.